me get it together. Hey YouTube, okay, y'all know I be coming from Instagram, child, so it'd be a whole production. I be having to do stuff in between each show, so bear with me. Thank y'all for being here. While I put the link in the bio for you guys to join as a guest, shout out where you're watching from. Shout out where you're watching from, your baby mama house, your job, wherever you're at right now. Shout out where you're watching. Depending on how time goes, I think I might do a TikTok show after this show. After, if I'm okay, the link is in the bio. Excuse me. The link is in the comment section on YouTube if you want to be a guest. So if you want to be a guest on the show, the link is now in the comment section on YouTube. I see California in the building, and it's also in the comment section on Facebook. So, Chicago's in the building, NYC, Savannah, Georgia. Who else is here? South Carolina, 757 is that Norfolk, Virginia? Oh no, Hampton, Virginia is VA. Illinois. The link to join as a guest, New Jersey, Hawaii, Minnesota, Texas, New Orleans, San Diego. The link to join as a guest is in the YouTube comment section, and also, wait, I don't want y'all to see my ring light. Here we go. Is also in the Facebook comment section, YouTube comment section. Jacksonville, Florida, Alaska, Belize, Kansas City, Missouri, Maryland, Berlin, Queens, New York, Panama, DMV, West Africa, St. Martin's, Pennsylvania, Indianapolis, Toronto, South Carolina, South Florida. All right, let's start. Okay, Shay, you ready, Shay? All right, Shay. Show me the room, Shay. Just show the room. Okay. I see y'all ready in the queue tonight. Shay.
Hello.
Hi, Shay. Where are you calling us from? Ooh, I like that green. You look good. I love that color. I love color clothes. Like, I love bright color clothes. I love that dress. Your name is Shay?
Yes, Shay. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida.
Jacksonville, Florida. How old are you?
29.
29. What you do for a living?
I work security, so I'm a security officer, online personal trainer, and bodybuilder.
And a bodybuilder?
Yes, ma'am.
So I've been getting the bodybuilder people lately. I just had a bodybuilder lady on my show last week.
Nice.
Okay. Bodybuilder. Now listen, you around the men. Now we're gonna proceed, but what's up with the bodybuilder men you around?
Well, I think a lot of people assume that, well, because I, work out and I'm around these people that we do tend to pair up, but, sometimes, it's just hard sometimes, to find someone that's like-minded and you guys actually click. It's more to it than just the exterior. So I think that's the most challenging part, trying to find someone, you click with more on a intimate level.
Got you. All right, let's proceed. What's your zodiac sign, Shay?
I'm a Libra, I believe. Yeah.
A Libra?
Yes, Libra. October.
Do you have any children?
No children.
No kids. All right, so we got Shay, Jacksonville, Florida, 29, Libra, security, bodybuilder. What was the third job?
Online trainer.
Online trainer. And no kids. All right, honey. What kind of man are you looking for, girl?
Okay, well, I am looking for someone physically. I would like for him to be in shape. He doesn't have to be a bodybuilder, but he must, maintain a nice, healthy lifestyle, just like myself. Someone that is a provider, protector, someone that's emotionally, just available, and someone that's looking for a traditional gender roles. So I'm a Haitian, so I was born in Haiti. So I do cherish those traditional values where the man is the provider, protector of the home, and the woman take care of the home, children, family, etc.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers. Okay, so he cannot smoke, so I don't smoke, so he cannot be a smoker. Another deal breaker, He has to be in shape of some sort, right? So that has to be the same with me as far as having that similarities. And another deal breaker for me, um, someone that's just not available. So if he's looking for polygamy or anything of that sort, I'm not interested. So someone that's, again, looking to have family, children, those things.
Okay. Could he have kids already?
No, I prefer someone with no children.
Okay, no kids. Should he be in Jacksonville, Florida?
Preferably, but I am open to Florida, just, Florida. I don't mind Georgia, but someone in Florida preferred.
Okay. Now, should he look a certain way? You did say you want him to be in shape.
Yes. So, yeah, he must be in shape because that I value. He must. I don't have a height necessarily. Well, I probably do. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, maybe 5'10" and taller, maybe. I'm short, so someone I could look up to.
Okay. How tall are you?
I'm 5'4".
You're 5'4"?
Yes.
Okay. Now you mentioned earlier he got to be a provider and a protector.
Yeah.
How much money should he make in order to date you?
Okay, so this is only because of the economy, and again, I value the traditional ways. So that I think a man needs to be stable well beyond just himself. So maybe 100K. And again, it's because I want to make sure he can take care of himself, children, family, that dynamic. But
Okay.
yeah. So.
Okay. 100K. You make 100K or more, I'm assuming.
No.
Oh no.
No. Last year, I don't want to disclose, but I mean, I'm doing okay for myself. I'm doing
Okay,
good.
but in the family dynamic, so you want children, you don't want to work when you have children.
I don't want to have to. I prefer a traditional way. The way I was brought up, my mother, I was raised with my stepfather, so I saw that dynamic where she was home, took care of us while he worked. So that is the dynamic that I would like for myself.
Okay.
So again, it's not in a sense of being entitled. It's just the dynamic of what I know. That responsibility takes quite a bit, So he must be able to ensure the family is good. And of course, I will do my part to ease that trouble too.
Okay. So if a guy made 60K, don't DM you.
No, I'm not interested in potential. I think potential is great when you're at a certain age. So I do think if you're like coming out of college and you see that man, he's developing himself, and that is great to be able to go after that person if he's showing that he's, you see the potential there. But where I'm at in my life and where I see my future, I cannot bet my future on someone that's not prepared. I try to be prepared. I try to keep myself with no children. I try to develop myself physically, intellectually, in all these areas. And, again, I try to withhold the values that a lot of men say they're looking for. So at the very least, he must also come prepared. So that's why that won't work for me.
Okay. All right, let's do it. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay. All right. Give me a second.
I got something in my teeth. Okay, I did. I was eating almonds earlier. All right, you look good, girl. I mean, stop the press. Your body is everything. You look amazing.
Thank you.
All right, Shay, you said the guy cannot have kids, or did you? I can't remember.
I prefer him not to have kids. I am aware that a lot of the men that are stable and they're ready, they may have children because of the age. So I am aware of that, but I do prefer someone with no children.
Okay, I want to ask you a question. Not saying this is what it has to be, but just for the sake of the conversation, I know you want to live a certain lifestyle. So you told me you don't make 100K yet. So let's just say if a man, like I brought up the 60K guy, I'm assuming you make more than 50K. So you don't got to tell us the amount. But if you make more than 50K,
more with, but yeah, definitely more, but under 100 over.
Okay, well, let's just say 90. Let's just say you make 90, and if a guy makes 60, together that's over 100K.
Well, yes, but here's the thing. The reason why that won't work, and I'm not saying it doesn't work, but um, I don't necessarily subscribe to the 50-50, and that's what I see that as.
Okay.
Again, I would prefer the dynamic where the man is providing and I take care of the home. Now, again, I know a lot of women, they do come on here and say, well, he has to pay this, and that. What are you going to do? Well, for me, again, I was raised and brought up a certain way, and that means if the man is providing, protecting, you are to make sure the home is stable, taken care of. And that is what I bring. And so that's why it won't work, because that won't be the dynamic that I prefer. It would be, different.
Fair enough. I'm happy you're willing to have the dialogue about it. You look good. You have no kids. I mean, I think you have a high probability of getting what you desire. So
Thank
let's
you.
keep going. When was your last relationship?
My last relationship was 2018. 2019. Sorry, 2019 we officially ended it.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I do not wish to disclose.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
3 flaws. Okay. One of them, I trust too easily. That's a flaw because sometimes when I'm very interested in someone, I give myself to them. I'm open to them, and that can be a flaw because not everyone deserves our time or energy. So I have to work on that. Another one, I could be bossy sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, I can. But the type of job that I do and my lifestyle, sometimes it requires it. But that I can simmer down a little bit. And another flaw, picky. I've been told that I'm very picky. I could work on that too.
And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Okay, well, he's going to, if he's looking for a traditional woman, that is what he's going to get. I want to be that person to cater to my man, my husband. I don't have any children, so if he doesn't have children, he can experience that with me. I was raised with, again, a more traditional way, so I'm no stranger to the role that the woman played, if he's a traditional man, because that's what I'm looking for, more of a traditional role. And I'm hardworking, I'm beautiful, I'm fun, but I think more so is it's my intellect, and that's what I bring.
Okay. We got some paid questions for you.
Okay.
All right. So Kay said, very nice looking, built but not bought. Ladies need to take notes, sis. So
yeah, everything, I guess, natural, I suppose.
No, yeah, that was a compliment. All right, here's one. Now we about to have a challenge with this one. Pookie said 70% of adults are overweight or obese, and 15% make men make 100K or more. She doesn't even realize that she just eliminated almost 90% of men. When will you ladies learn? I'm gonna let you respond, but I want to respond first in your defense. Okay. I mean, Pookie, I understand what you're saying, and yes, the man that she described is the most described man on my show. But she also is a very good exception to every rule. She's young, she's well fit, more fit than the average woman, well spoken, naturally beautiful. I feel as though the man that she describes a lot of times tell me they want a woman just like her. So, granted, every woman on my show probably, I want to say probably, because listen, I ain't got, I always want to say that. I don't like to say absolute and nothing. But she fits all the categories that the men who can't afford her say they desire, Pookie. So she's not part of the 1% either. You can respond if you would like to.
Well, I think you've already, you said it all. I do think that There's a saying, water reaches its level. So I do think that everyone has, and I think this is the hard truth that there's, because there's more women than men, there's always going to be a few women without. And I do think that is why, as a woman, if you're looking to get a certain, let's say, high value or high producing man, you need to be what he's looking for. So, and that means he's looking for someone that he can, take around his colleagues, someone that's going to represent him well, someone that is, very well mannered, well spoken, look, the presentation. In other words, someone that is the female representation of him. And that is what I strive to be every day. And so I do think I come across those men. I'm around those men. It's just, even within that dynamic, you still have to go deeper. And so to answer his question, hey, I think I represent pretty well for those gentlemen that are looking for women like me.
Yes. One thing I just would ask, you said you're around those men. So do you date them?
Well, yeah, I don't just go seeking them, but when you carry yourself a certain way, you attract them. That is what I mean. So I do get those men hit me up or in passing. But again, you still have to go within deeper and figure out what it is you want, because a lot of those men, they know who they are. So they know they have options. For the most part, they're not just with one woman, right? So for the most part, they're aware of their values and their worth. And so to find someone that says, okay, I want one woman, or at the very least, I want someone to start a family with. That is what I'm looking for.
Now, okay, I will ask you this. So since you picked up on something, so let's say, he has all the money requirements, but doesn't want to be monogamous. It seems like that's kind of what you're going through. Is that something, and let's say a guy who didn't make the same amount of money, but wanted to be monogamous, which man do you choose?
Ooh, okay, so oh gosh, I'm sorry. That's a good question. I'll tell you that much. Okay, so I mean, I've been in that situation where, again, those men have access to all the women, beautiful women of all ages, sizes, etc. For me, I will go with the person that is able to provide me what it is I'm looking for. So even with the man with the money, just because he has money doesn't necessarily mean that he is a quote unquote high value, in a sense of what it means to be a man that is well rounded, that has the finances, the physical alpha, what you're looking for, the intellectual. So there's other layers he must have. So even if he has the money, it's not, oh, he has the money, okay, no, it doesn't work like that. Not for me. I will still vet and go through that process. So if a man has slightly less, but he's still able to take care of a family with children, like where it's not going to be too much on him, then I will go with that man, as opposed to the one that has endless amount of resources and that's all he has is his resources.
Okay, fair enough. All right, Shay, I'm not sure if I asked, what's the age range you would date?
Age range, okay, so I made an exception for 35 because I used to be 40. So I'll go 35 to about early 40s. I don't know exactly what cut off for the 40s, but somewhere around there, preferably closer to the late 30s.
Okay, late 30s, early 40s range.
Yes.
All right, let's do it. Shay, Jacksonville, Florida, 29, Libra, security, bodybuilder, also online trainer. She has no kids. She'll date 35 to mid 40s. Make at least 100K is her desire. How can the guy reach out to you, love?
Okay, it's the name pinned at the bottom, Shay Lorges. So that's Instagram, Shay _ Lorges _ Some people are able to find me just by typing up Shay Lorges. Or Facebook. I'm very active on Facebook as well. And that's
So give them your Facebook page. We got another question for you, but give them your Facebook page.
It's pinned. It's Shay Lorges, SHAYLORJUST.
Okay. So King Javert said, you want a provider and a protector, but are you a nurturer? Are you caring? do you gaslight? Depending on your answer, I'll ask for your ring size and we'll discuss later.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, so like I stated earlier, and I know a lot of men they struggle with that, finding a woman that, because I don't think a man necessarily have a problem with providing for a woman. I just feel like he doesn't want to be taken advantage of, or is this just because of my resources you're here? So I understand that, and I also understand that that's not what I want to put out there to the person just because I said he needs to be a provider. For me, yes, I am very nurturing. As I stated before, I was raised in a traditional home with Haitian parents, and I was raised to take care of the home, make sure everything is kept. So this is upbringing. So my upbringing, the examples that I saw growing up, has molded me, prepared me for where I'm at now. And so I think, and that's important for a lot of women to, understand. Again, I don't think a man will have a problem. You just have to be his best option in that regard.
Be the best option. All right, let's do it, Shay girl. Shay, Jacksonville,
Okay.
Florida. 29, Libra, security, bodybuilder, online training, no kids. All right. And then Shay, that name at the bottom is your Facebook page, right?
Yes. Jay
All right.
Rogers.
All right, boo. Well,
Okay.
you keep posting how it goes,
I
mama.
will. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Bye, baby.
Bye.
I want to read this question. I think they didn't ask it right, but let me read it. Um, Looney Desmond said, Kendra, why did you give more pushback to the white lady from earlier with 5 kids and outrageous requirements? I think you're trying to say, why didn't I give her more pushback? Is that what you want to say? I don't even think I gave Shay pushback. We were having a conversation. Well, first of all, the white lady earlier, was a white lady earlier on Facebook, and she had 5 kids, but she also didn't have her money requirement. So you gotta put that into part of the conversation too. Y'all be comparing everything and don't be comparing correctly. The white lady earlier didn't say a man had to make 100K or more to date her. So with Shay, we were just having the conversation, and honestly, Pookie paid something to Shay, and I literally defended Shay and said that I feel as though the guy that she just described would want her back. So Looney Desmond, I don't even know what the hell you talking about. Child, I don't even know what point you was trying to make. It don't make no damn sense. All right, let's keep going, child. Let's try. Okay, Jose, you ready? Jose, show me the room. Show me the room, Jose. He said, I'm ready. Okay. Hello?
What's up, Kendra?
Hey, baby. You've been here before.
Oh, goddamn, I have.
Okay. When you talk like that, you must have an update. So what's
Oh,
your
I got an update, baby. You ready?
I'm ready.
I made some notes, Kendra. I got 7 of them. I don't know if you can handle them all. You can cut me off at any time, okay?
No, I'm gonna let you rock. So
Okay.
okay.
So, one thing. First of all, hey, it was definitely an enjoyable ride. But I think, man, there's definitely some things that people should know before they come on your show,
Okay.
and that it was overwhelming as hell. Over 4,000 messages, over 1,000 friend requests. It got to the point where Facebook sent me a notification, basically telling me, I'm trying to pull it up for you so they know I ain't capping.
What did it say? What did the notification say? What does it say?
Well, no, that's just showing the over the
1,000.
So it stops you at 1,000.
Okay.
I had women hitting me up saying, hey, look, it ain't letting me send you a friend request. The notification was like, basically it was saying, if I don't do something with the messages, it's going to start deleting my oldest message.
Okay.
So yeah, it was definitely overwhelming, and that's not how I'm used to dating. So I didn't put a lot of thought in it when I jumped on your show. I just got excited and wanted to jump on the show and see what was happening. But it was happening too goddamn much. So yeah, that's not how I'm used to dating. I'm kind of used to dating just one at a time, and it was kind of hard to manage 4,000 messages.
I want to jump in. I want you to continue, but you're bringing up a good point that I try to convey a lot. Like the in the numbers game, the odds are in the men's favor in the numbers game. When a quality guy comes on the show and keeps himself together, I think you're attractive, Jose.
I
It is
appreciate it.
true. Like they get 2,000 to 3,000, and this is not even 2,000 to 3,000. 2,000 to 3,000. He's saying for women. So I just want ladies to understand. I don't believe in competition, but I do believe in data and numbers. All right, so you got that many women. So
Yeah.
I guess you found your wife because with that
Oh
many
hell no. No. I'm finna get to it. So here go the second one. So the first little note was that it's overwhelming, right?
okay.
The second thing was like stalkers. I had women that found my phone number. They were texting me. They was calling my business phone. One woman demanded, like, look, I'm gonna hit you up until you respond to me. It was out of control. Yeah, it definitely got out of pocket. You know, especially when they started hitting up my business with the foolishness. One thing was, you know, I dated a couple of them. And don't get me wrong, I ain't finna trash talk not one of them women. But I had a few women that, you know, came out or whatever, and we hung out. One of them I thought was y'all drug her because she came on the show. Well, anyway, let me tell the story. So she came, and what we did was she bought a one-way ticket, and then she just stayed until she was ready to go. And so she stayed for about 4 or 5 days, and I felt like we had a great time. I saw a lot of qualities that I liked and whatnot. And but the part that kind of threw me for a loop is she went back on a Saturday. So I took her to the airport Saturday morning, and Saturday evening she was on the Kendra show trying to find her man. But she was telling me I had all the characteristics, but then jumped on your show.
So y'all spent 5 days together. You thought it was a good time.
Yeah, she said it was a good time. Went back, jumped on the Kendra show. Y'all drug her. They drug her through the mud. So maybe I missed something. But
now, real quick, did she mention to me that she dated you?
Nope.
Oh, she did.
Nope. And then was begging, you know, the Jose, please, Jose, it's not like that. No, you good luck. The other thing was like, when I say manly, it was some manly women. So
Break
I
down
think,
manly for educational purpose. What are you?
well, you know me, I'm gonna do that. What I mean by that is, and maybe I was slow with it. I mean, I could have been slow with it. I'll take that if that's what it was. But when I say I'm gonna buy the ticket, I'm gonna buy the ticket. You know what I'm saying? I had women that I guess I wasn't moving fast enough on picking dates. They bought their own ticket. Like they picked the day. They called me like, "Hey, I'm gonna be there on this day." I'm like, "Well, you know, don't get me wrong. It's cool it feels good to know that a woman is that into you, but at the same time, you gotta let the man. You gotta let me do what I do. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like buying a ticket was a little pushy. If you let me do it, men that want a woman, it's going to happen. We coming. Like you don't need to do shit if a man is into you. He calling, he ain't too busy. Even if he go take a shit on his lunch break, he gonna text you, "Hey, what's up, baby?" You know what I'm saying? Why he dropping one? You know what I mean?
Oh God.
I'm just saying, like, me, there is no such thing as a man that's too busy. That's all I'm getting at. And so if I didn't buy the ticket, that mean one or two things. That mean I wasn't into you, maybe, perhaps, but it damn sure didn't mean go buy your own ticket.
So those women that bought their own tickets, you were turned off by that.
Well, I wasn't turned off only by that. So like one of them, we talked for like 5 months because I was on her in like November. We talked for like 5 months, but then it was dry as fuck though. Like every morning it was like a good morning. Every night was like a good night. We ain't really talked throughout the day. She actually came here twice. And then she was like, "So what's up after this?" And I'm like, "Well, you know," she was looking for like the next steps. And I'm like, "Well, hey, like, what's my favorite color?" Like, so we done 5 months, but this ain't been no 5 months of substance. This been 5 months of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? This been 5 months of like, I'm in the penitentiary and you my pen pal. You know what I mean? Like, it was no real
death. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't no substance. Long story short, you know what I mean?
Okay. What number are we on? You said he had 7 things to tell me. What's the
okay, so I'm moving to the next. The other one's real short. Some of them wanted to be chased. So here's my thing. I'm all about courting a woman. Look, ain't now one of the women gonna come on your show and say I didn't open the door that I didn't buy that I didn't spend. They ain't pull out their wallet 9 times except the ones that bought their ticket. Ain't none of them finna tell you I ain't showing mad love while they was here. You know what I'm saying? But some women, it was one. Her name was Stacy in the beginning. I use her little name, but her name was Stacy in the beginning. I felt like I thought she had some qualities, but they want to be chased in the sense that just because they're a woman. And my thing is, look, you got to show me something that's worth chasing. You got to give me something that's worth chasing. Like I don't know. I go to your Facebook and I see a picture of your ass cheeks perched up on the sink in the bathroom, but I don't see no sandwiches. I don't see a steak made. You ain't got curtains on your rods in the living room. God damn, I'm sorry about that. Turn it off. See, now they hit me up again, probably. But they want to be chased, and you got to give me something to chase. Lions, if he got a chance to chase a healthy fat ass zebra or a gecko, the lion chasing the zebra, something that's worth chasing. So that's that. Had a great time. Oh, I already talked about her, so I jumped the gun on that one. I definitely learned that I need to meet women organically, and then, like you said, Kendra, you say this shit, but it's the truth though. And look, I enjoy your show even though I don't even want shit no more. But I agree, organically is the way I need to meet a woman. I just got to meet her face to face, so I'm just gonna have to travel and get out a little bit more because this internet shit ain't it.
Well, let me back up. Let me clarify that statement.
Okay.
I am on record and I do stand by this. Your highest probability is meeting somebody in person.
Yeah.
Of finding it is your highest probability. So when you're going out, because I have people, literally I had a girl that was at a white party and she left the white party to talk to me. And I said, girl, you were at a white party. Look around the room. Are there any men in your room? So I love that you guys call my show. And I mean, so I don't want y'all to take away from that. But
100%.
because I know the goal is y'all really want to find someone, I do feel as though my show should be second on your list. I don't want you to negate your real life because your real life is always going to be your highest probability of finding someone.
Yep. Last two, Kendra. So something else I noticed. I call this male insurance. I feel like a lot of these. I'm not saying all. I'm talking about the ones that I encountered. Okay. They looking for male insurance policy. That's what I call it. So what that is they like to have. They want what I said I can give, but they want to still be friends with Pookie and Ray Ray and Leroy. You know what I mean? And so what they like to do is they like to have one that'll pay the bills, one that'll make them laugh, one that'll. I'm not gonna be your male insurance policy. Either you ready to commit all the way, or you ain't. But what I'm not gonna be is a spare tire. You know how the spare tire work. Motherfucker don't never check on the spare tire until they need it. Right? I'm not gonna be your spare tire or your male insurance policy. So unless you done with all that other shit that attention seeking and talking to 50 million dudes, I'm good. I'm not gonna be the male insurance policy. And then the last one, Kendra, is I learned that just maybe I'm way too busy. There may be a woman eventually one day for me, but two significant, pretty significant events happened after I was on your show. One, my daughter moved back in with me, so she kind of became she half-ass grown, but still she a priority to me. And then I started becoming a pilot. So I got my private pilot's license now. So just learning how to fly and then flying. I just way too busy, and maybe I wasn't as ready as I thought I was. Based upon, and what I mean by that is giving a woman the quality time that she deserves. You know what I mean?
Yes. Okay, Jose, we gotta go, but just for clarity, where are you calling me from again?
Arizona.
And how old are you?
44.
Have you ever been married?
Yep.
When did you get divorced?
Shit. 2002.
Oh, years ago. How many kids do you have?
I got 4. 1 deceased, and then my 2 stepchildren. and then my one biological that's still alive.
Okay. And this is his recap of his experience on the show. And as you're saying, moving forward, you don't want anybody else to send you no more DMs.
I'm good.
All right, Jose. Well, I hope you find your special somebody.
I will, Kendra. Hey, and I appreciate you. No shit. For real. Appreciate you.
Okay, no problem. Bye,
All right.
Jose.
All right, later.
Bye, Jose. I mean, I say this all the time. I know I like to feel like this. If you find someone and y'all both, you will learn that both of you guys are the prize, because if it really is true love and a true opportunity of real companionship, then you're equally the prize. I will say they definitely have more quantity options. More quantity options. Oh, he went away. There was a question for him, but we had to go, child, because it was so much. But Pookie again, child. Pookie ain't broke on my show. That's for damn sure. Pookie said, not for nothing, but he ain't even much to look at, and look at the amount of attention he is receiving from women. Pay attention, ladies. I'm genuinely trying to help. I don't think he was an ugly man. He was average. I mean, he was ugly. This was for Shay. Q said, Shay was great, not specifically for her, but as a surgeon, I wonder if women are prepared to be with a provider. Meaning, I think of saving and investing towards a great retirement, living humbly below our means. Okay. All right. All right, let's get back to our regular schedule program. Let's get someone else. Let's see who we got. All right. Veronica, show me your space. Show me your space, Veronica. It's not the Veronica that's really popular for my show. Hello? All right, Veronica, we're ready.
Hi.
All right. What's your name, baby?
One more time, Kendra. Sorry.
Hello?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
Oh, you was eating. This the best light you have?
Do we have a lag?
Okay. Oh, you was eating. Are you ready, honey?
Yes, I was eating, but I'm ready.
Okay, and this is the best light you have?
No. Let me see what I can do for
I
you.
could work with it. Let me see. I could work with it. Okay, but the light in your face, and then you want the light to be in your face. Why
Okay.
dark ass houses, child? All right. Okay, that light behind you. If you just turn around. Okay, there's light right there.
Yeah.
Let's just work with it. All
I
right,
just had to like move
Veronica.
a little bit.
Okay, Veronica, where are you calling me from, love?
Fresno, California.
Fresno, California. How old are you?
Yeah. I'm 37.
37. What you do for a living?
I work for a dispensary.
Dispensary.
Yes.
Okay. I'm thinking weed.
Yes.
Okay. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Libra.
Libra. You have any kids?
I have one, a 14-year-old son.
14-year-old son. Have you ever been married?
Never.
Never married. Okay. All right, Veronica, Fresno, California, 37, Libra. She works for a dispensary, and she has a 14-year-old son, never married. You ready?
Correct. Yes. Trying to make sure it doesn't fall when you ask for Kendra Cam, so I'm trying to make sure I have that set up now.
Okay. All right. Wait, we have an echo.
We have a
The
what? Okay, is that better?
Let's see. No.
Okay.
Okay, figure it out. It's horrible. I can't. Figure it out, honey. Millionaire? It says millionaire. Show me the whole room. Show me the whole room. Okay. Oh, you coming on with the money, girl. I can't hear you, lady. I'm sorry. We can't hear you. Hello? We can't hear you, hon. There's no volume. Ooh, child, I gotta get it together tonight. Lady, swag, lady. Show me the whole room, lady. Okay. Ooh. Wait, is this right? Hello?
How you doing?
Yeah. What's your name, baby?
Lady Swoosh.
Lady Swoosh. What do you
Yeah.
want me to call you?
Porsche is fine.
Porsche.
Yeah.
Porsche, where you calling me from?
I'm calling from Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, Texas. How old are you?
I am 34.
34. What do you do for a living?
Public health.
Public health. Okay. Do you have any kids?
No, ma'am.
No kids. What's your zodiac sign?
Virgo.
Virgo. So we got Porsha. What is it,
Por-
Porsche?
Porsche like Beyonce, you know.
Okay,
There you
like
go. Got it.
Porsche, like Beyonce. Dallas. Oh, she's from Texas too. Dallas, Texas. 34, Virgo, public health, no kids. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I'm looking for somebody confident. I'm looking for somebody who is ready to have a family. Um, Emotional, available. Probably somebody who has a good relationship with their mom and most likely with their dad in their life, or at least a father figure. I have my own theory with that. What
What's
else?
your theory with that?
Men need their dads. Men really need their dads. They need their dads or in a home to show them how to be a man. Like they don't have their dads and they make up their own what a man's supposed to do, and I don't like that.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers: a liar, somebody that's not confident. What else? Oh, lack ambition. Like just not a masculine man either. So like I just need a typical, what is it, like just a man, like a standard man. But
Standard man.
yeah.
Okay, a standard man. So you look a certain way. What's a standard man?
Like I don't need to like I prefer a masculine, but not like people have their own preferences. Like I don't want a metrosexual, but like somebody that's like masculine, but not like super, whatever. Just a traditional masculine standard man.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
Tall, dark, handsome, or whatever, but they can be a little light skinned. I prefer a black man for sure.
Okay. What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
Yeah. At least to be able to enjoy life. That consists of like traveling, being able to get what you want and or need. So whatever that look like for you. Um, when I say travel, at least a minimum of 2 international vacations if necessary. So
Okay, is he paying for you and him?
no, he can do him, but every now and then he can do me too. But eventually it'll be me as well. But I can't do that for myself.
Two international. It's so funny how you guys say the money requirement without saying it. So two international travels a year. So we have
Minimum.
okay. When you say international, are you talking about Mexico? Because Mexico's pretty cheap.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
So what are you talking
We
about?
could do Mexico. We could do over the water Europe and all that stuff too. So we can do close. And
Okay. So there's no money requirement, just be
yeah,
able to do two international trips a
yeah.
year.
So minimum 80, max whatever. So minimum 80 up
Minimum 80 up. Okay.
in
Could he have
Texas.
kids?
At this big grown age, I'm expecting a minimum of maybe 2. But
Okay.
I prefer 0. But I'll take the 2.
Do you want kids yourself?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. All right, let's do the Kendra Cam. Porsche. Using the Beyonce reference does help.
So I'm also from Houston too. So she's my girl. Let me
Okay.
see. Make sure I
Okay,
do.
you look good. Y'all coming through with the bodies tonight, I see. Look good. Okay. All right. We got you, boo. So Porsche, Dallas, Texas, 34. What's the age range you would date?
Um, 34 to maybe like 42 ish.
34 to 42. When was your last relationship?
Let's say about a year and a half ago.
Year and a half ago. Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
About a year and a half ago
Okay.
ish.
3 flaws you have to work on.
So I am relatively nonchalant, so I need to work on that when it comes to like relationship. I feel like when you ask those questions, you might be speaking of like relationship wise, right? Or no? Or
Yes.
just yeah. So I come off as nonchalant, but I'm really not. What else? Giving people the benefit of the doubt. I need to hold people more accountable. Be more upfront. And what else? People always have two, and I know we have our flaws. Okay, now that's all I got.
You only
That's all
got
I
two
got.
flaws, she says. All right, and why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because I feel like I'm an overall, all around good person, woman. I like to have fun. Uh, um, I can be like to play the little damsel in distress or whatever, they need to feel needed so I can play their role. But if I have to, I can carry my own. I try my best to understand, or I understand men as much as I try to. But like I'm understanding. So if you having issues, we can talk about it. If you want to have a good time, we can do that too. Um, yeah.
Okay, let's do it. We got Porsha, Beyonce. Oh, I wrote down Beyonce. Porsha, Dallas, Texas. Should he be in Dallas, Texas?
I prefer it.
Okay.
Dallas,
Um,
Houston.
she's 34. She'll date 34 to 42. Virgo, public health, has no kids. Um, and she didn't give a money requirement, just be capable of doing 2 international trips a year.
Minimum 80.
Huh?
Minimum 80.
Oh, you did tell me. You're right. Minimum
Yeah.
80. All right, boo. How can the guy reach out to you?
They can find me on Instagram at Lady Swoosh, Lady_Swoosh. Or if they play Call of Duty, they can also find me on Call of Duty at Lady Swoosh 6885. We can play on there.
Girl, Call of Duty. Okay, I guess
Love
that might
y'all.
be a way.
Well, I also like Call of Duty too. So like we can play Call of Duty if good enough, then we can go further than that.
Okay. All right, boo. Will you keep me posted how it goes, love?
Will do. Thank you.
No problem. Bye, sweetheart.
But
All right, let's see what we got. So, let me get a guy. It's me, MF. I gotta get a guy. It's me, MF. It's me, MF. Where you at? Okay, show me the room. It's me, MF. Show me the room. You gotta just put the camera so I can see. Ooh, did you go away? Okay, I can see now.
Fuck.
Justin, is your name Justin?
Ooh, I look good on her. Ooh, how you doing, babe? I just come for you and you only. I don't need to get hooked up with shit, but you.
I'm not available, but
Okay,
I can
can I
help you
drop my
find
link
someone.
in?
Excuse me?
Can I drop my link in your chat just to try to get my YouTube channel up? I'm trying to go live and turn up. I act a fool. I'm a silly dude. I'm a Scorpio. I ain't looking for no relationship. You hear?
Okay, well, this is a dating show. So if you were looking for a woman, then we can proceed with the questions. But if you're just looking to get followers, this isn't gonna work for you.
Okay, put it like this. If you want to fuck with me, then I'll fuck with
No,
you.
no, no. I'm not available.
Oh, well, I don't know why I'm here. I was just trying to get you.
Okay, well, I appreciate the compliment. I'm not
Are
available,
you
but I
rich?
have a lot of
Are you rich?
people.
Are you rich?
We gotta go. Bye, sweetheart. Let's keep going. Okay, ladies, let me get a guy for you guys. Um, Conrad, I think you've been here before. Show me the room, Conrad. Show me the room. I think you've
Oh
been
my,
on my show before.
yes, you remember. Yeah, I've been on your show. I'm still single and all that.
Okay, Conrad, how many times have you been on my show, honey?
Um, do you mean just for YouTube or do you mean also on IG Live? Because IG, I think 2020 I was a couple times, and then YouTube was just once.
Okay, so you exceeded. You only get 2 times on my show.
Oh, I did not know that. I didn't know the rule. This is my second time on the YouTube one.
Yeah, but if it's not your second, it's an overall.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even know that. But that's good for
Yeah,
me to know.
I'll do a real quick fast, but yeah, I mean, because the rule is if I can't help you after 2 times, I probably can't help you. But I'll just do the basic. How old are you?
I'm 20. I'm 28 right now.
28. What do you do for a living?
So right now, I actually caregive for a relative of mine. Plus, also have been building up my social media with interviewing celebrities and.
Okay. Oh yeah. So I know. So Conrad, we're gonna go. Yeah, this is more so about finding someone to date, and you've been on the show a couple of
Yeah,
times.
well,
And I
yeah,
wish
and
you
I
well.
actually am looking for someone
I know.
to date and all that.
Okay. Yeah, I wish I could continue, but we can't. But I appreciate you, and I wish you the best on your journey. Okay.
Okay, well, thank you.
All right. Okay, so we have learned, and I know, I understand. The bigger the show gets, the more people want to use it as a way to build up their own social media following. I can't always decipher, but sometimes it's very evident. Like when Conrad just told me, like, oh, and I'm also trying to build up my social media following. Okay, now we have to go. I would have gave you the bullet points, but I really do want to try to get as many people as possible that want to find love. I do understand the aspect of this show. So let's keep going. Lavish, lavish. Show me the room, lavish.
Right here.
You ready?
Yes.
All right, just give me some light, honey.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, Kendra.
Hey, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
Good. And what do you want me to call you? What's your name, honey?
I'm Jennifer.
Jennifer. Where are you calling us from?
I'm from Atlanta.
ATL. How old are you?
I just turned 40 this year.
You turned 40 this year. Okay. What's your
Yeah.
zodiac sign?
Aquarius.
Aquarius.
Yeah.
What do you do for a living, mama?
Well, I am a serial entrepreneur. I do hair, but not so often right now. I started off doing hair, so I went into selling hair extensions. I now import hair from Africa. I also sell wigs online, and I have a boutique overseas too, where I'm
And
from.
a boutique overseas.
Yeah,
Okay. So boutique. Oh, where are you from originally?
Nigeria.
Nigeria. Okay. Do you
Yeah.
have any kids?
Yes, one of them is here.
Oh, hi. How many kids
Yeah.
do you have?
I have 4 kids.
How old are your 4 kids?
Well, my oldest just turned 20, and I have a 16 and a 13 and a 12-year-old.
Okay. All by the same man?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever been married?
Yes, I was. I was married when I was young, and then he brought me here, so I had all my kids by him.
Okay. When did y'all get divorced?
I left him in 2018, and then the divorce was a little bit contested, and then he messed up because in 2020 my dad died. So I went home to bury my father, and then he was doing something for his mom's funeral around the same time. So I wasn't able to come there, but I had a divorce pending. So he went and married another woman around the time that I was burying my father. So immediately I came here, my divorce was granted, and yeah, so I'm free.
And you said you met him, you married him. So did you guys meet in Nigeria?
He knew me when I was younger, so he came here, and then he was writing me and everything, and then
Where is here? Where are you at right now?
I live in Atlanta, and then he lives here too. He lives somewhere
Oh,
here.
okay. So you guys met in Atlanta.
He came to Nigeria, married me, and then brought me here, and then we lived here, and then I got divorced, and I moved here.
That's why I asked, did you guys meet in Nigeria?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you met in Nigeria. Got you. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So we got Jennifer Atlanta, 40, Aquarius, serial entrepreneur, sells wigs, has a boutique overseas, mom of 4 kids by her ex-husband. What kind of man are you looking for now, baby girl?
I am looking for a quality man. I'm looking for a man that is highly secure. A man that knows how to make money because that's what I like to do. A man that is financially stable, highly secured. I would prefer someone who owns their own business too, because that's what I like to do. A man who wants to take my idea and then we can invest in it. A man who loves God. A man who is very ambitious, trustworthy, a fun person, because I don't take anything seriously.
She don't take anything seriously. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, what are your deal breakers?
Oh, a liar. I definitely cannot do a liar. I cannot do a procrastinator. I cannot do someone who is stingy. Yes. And you have to definitely believe in God and Jesus at the same time.
I believe in God and Jesus. What
Yes.
about looks? So should he look a certain way?
Well, I work out, so you have to take your looks very seriously. If you're a little bit taller than me, that's great. I love heights, You know, you have to just take care of yourself.
Okay. What about money? Should you make a certain amount of money?
Yes, yeah, of course. Like you have to own your own. Like, yeah, I make a little bit of money, so you have to make more than I do. That way, I can have a lot of respect for you. I do have respect. I know.
So he has
No,
to make more than you. So are you saying you don't respect the men who don't make more than you?
no, I definitely respect all men. Like all men are king, but you know what I mean. Like you are. I don't. I want a man who is secure, so that if I force on you for not rubbing my feet at night, you don't think it's because I make more money than you.
Well, is
Stuff
there
like
a
that.
dollar amount to the minimum amount he should make?
Yeah, at least for a million or more,
How much?
quarter of a million or more.
Wait, I can't. What'd you say?
Quarter of a million or more. I have assets.
Oh, so at least 250K or more.
Yes.
So your ex-husband made that, I'm assuming, or more.
No, he didn't. I worked my way up from scratch with him, but I am where I am right now, so I desire more in life. And it makes things easier.
Do you make a quarter of a million?
Not at the moment, but I could.
Okay. So I'm just curious. Why does he have to make a quarter of a million?
Because I have a lot of responsibilities as a woman. I like to invest my money. I like to travel. I
So all these things, so all these things he's gonna be expected to provide for.
Not necessarily. I like to help.
So okay, so if you're gonna help and you're able to do all these things without you even making a quarter of a million dollars, why does he have to make a $250,000? And you're saying you are willing to help and you can do it with less money.
Well, that's just life. Life is about like things are expensive in the world right now. So you have to understand the cost of living as well.
No,
And
I get all of that, but what I'm
yeah,
assuming,
that's just what I prefer.
okay, that's what you prefer, and we can move forward. I'm just
Yes.
trying to understand. That's why I said, why do you have to make that much? Because do you live according to the standard that you want to live right now, or no?
Yes.
Okay, and you
Yes.
don't make a $250,000, correct?
No, I do not.
Okay, so you're able to live the way you say you want to live with less than 250K. So I was just trying to figure out, why does he have to make that amount of money when you're saying you already live that way without that amount, and you're saying you will even contribute?
Because I desire more in life. You come to a point where you desire more in life, Kendra. You
Okay.
know.
Okay. I don't want no black girls getting mad saying Ken trying to convince her. Okay, fine. 250K is what it is. So if he made 100K, don't reach out to you, right?
Not necessarily. Yeah, you asked me what I would prefer, you know.
Well, no,
So,
I asked you what was the minimum, because you were
oh,
saying you wanted a man that you could respect, so he should make more. So I'm just asking, what's the minimum? So the guy watching should know, if he doesn't make the amount of your minimum, then he shouldn't even DM you.
well, if he's a good guy, he doesn't necessarily have to make 250,000. He can make less. I mean, but you asked. I thought you asked me what will I desire. That's what I would desire. But would I go for someone who makes less? I will, as long as he has more to bring to the table.
Okay, let's do the Kendra
Yeah.
Cam.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, you look good. One thing tonight was the body show. All So many black women had great bodies tonight. Like, you look good,
Thank you.
especially you have 4 kids.
Yeah.
You look really good for 4 kids. What's the age range you would date, Jennifer?
Um, 35 up to like 52 or something like that.
Okay, should he be in Atlanta?
I would prefer that, but if he's not, that's okay too.
Okay. Could he have kids? I'm assuming you don't care.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't mind if he has kids, as long as his kids are not so little.
Okay. You got some paid questions. I think your 250K request has gotten a lot of people in their emotions. Do you want these questions?
Okay.
All right, let me go. Let me look at them first. All right. LII said, why would you want a man to pay for you and you have 10 kids? You don't think men deserve better? Well, she has 4 kids.
I
Let's be
have 4
clear.
kids. I don't
Okay.
have 10.
She has 4 kids.
Yeah.
So let's change the 10 to 4 and say, why would you want a man to pay for you and your 4 kids? You don't think a man deserves better?
Well, I don't want a man to pay for me and my 4 kids. My 4 kids are totally fine. I just desire what I desire. You have a lot of women that come here and say what they desire. So I want what I want, you know?
Okay. Lord of Leon said, I think some women hide behind the idea of love when they truly want to extort money. This one is weird to me.
Well, listen, Kendra, I'm definitely single by choice. You know, it's not about money. I've had men with money approach me, like literally, it's not even funny. So if you can be filthy rich, if I don't like you, I don't care about your money. That's it. I'm not a gold digger. The person can be very, very rich. I don't care. It's not about money to me. You know, it's about me
Okay.
liking you and your personality.
Okay. So men who make 250K or more want to date you.
Of course, yes.
So why are you not with that man, girl? Because I want y'all to realize, listen, I do want y'all to understand the true probabilities. There's not a lot of men that do. So if that man wants to date you, why don't you want to be with him?
The thing is, some of these men that make more money, they don't. I am a traditional woman. I believe, like, I have a lot to bring to the table. You understand? So I want a man that also sees me as a value to pursue me and not expect me to pursue them. I don't pursue a man. I know my worth. So
So are you saying that these men that want to date you, they want you to pursue them?
they might inbox you first, but they give you a call, and then tomorrow you call them. They take an hour to respond. They don't call you back. It's like it becomes a game. They initiate interest first, but they don't pursue. It's like you have to throw yourself at them at the same time. So I don't.
Well, you said that you were single by choice. So would that still be true then?
Yes, I am single by choice because I choose not to throw myself at anyone. And I mean, if you stop my attention, I expect you to pursue me, to give me a reason to focus myself to you, because I have a lot myself to bring to the table. I don't need a man to support me, but I know what I desire.
I understand that, but I do think in the way you describe it, these men are not trying hard to date you. I thought when you said to me, single by choice is the guy that you really want wants you, but you decided you don't want to be with him. But it seems like they're throwing out the first. They're not really trying hard to close the deal. That's what you're telling us.
Yeah, maybe. Yes,
I
ma'am.
think what you got to realize is because a man that makes 250K or more, child, he's probably a lot of women he entertaining until he decides he
Exactly.
wants to be with one.
Yeah, he has a lot of options, and then I want to be a choice, not an option. So
Okay. All right, I'm gonna read this one, and y'all gotta be. I'm not gonna read all these questions, but Pookie said, "This woman is for sale. Men understand this coded language."
okay.
Okay,
That's
we'll leave it
our
at that. Okay, let me get this out. Okay, I'm not sure where we're at. Did I ask you your last relationship?
No, you have not.
Okay, when was your last relationship?
It was last year, November.
November. Okay, you don't
Yeah.
have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I would say about a month ago.
A month ago. Okay, is that guy an option?
No, ma'am.
Why not?
Because it was just a one-time thing, and I don't want to pursue. So
Okay, fair enough. I'm just curious. Did he make 250K? I'm just curious.
no,
No. Okay. All
no.
right. We'll keep it going. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Myself?
Yes.
Well, I have an open heart. I give a lot. So I think I probably should work on that a little bit, because I'm too giving to the point where it can be too much. So it could be a blessing, but it can also be a flaw. And What are the flaws? I can get upset very, very easily. I have to work on my temper, but as if I can get upset and I can calm down like fast too. So I don't really take it that serious. And what else? Um, Maybe I work too much.
She works too much. Okay.
Yes,
And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
because I am ambitious. I have a fun personality. I am submissive. I I'm very open. I'm very truthful. I'm always happy, and I'm very ambitious. So I cook, I clean, I cater to my man, you know. So yeah,
Okay.
that's
All right, let's do it. We got Jennifer, ATL, 40
yeah.
years old, Aquarius, a serial entrepreneur. She sells wigs, has a boutique overseas. She has 4 kids, all by her ex-husband. She'll date 35 to 52. Her desire is a man that makes 250K. She is willing to date a man that makes less if he is a good man. All right, how could this guy reach out to you, honey?
Well, my name on Instagram is Lavish by Me. My page is private, but I can accept any friend request once I
Okay.
go through it.
Bless him with your acceptance of his friend request.
Okay,
Okay.
Kendra.
I'm assuming you don't care if the guy has kids, or do you?
No, I don't care. He can
Okay.
have kids.
All right, we have another question. Cooley
Okay.
Lee. Cooley Lee said, "Let these women dream. They'll be back on the Kendra show for round 2."
It's definitely not a dream, I mean, the Bible say, confess with your mouth, believe in your heart, it will come to pass.
Okay.
Anything is
Okay.
possible. Somebody makes that, and somebody needs a good woman, and someone is going to be the best, happiest man on earth with me. Trust me, Kendra, I know what I'm talking about.
She knows what she's talking about. All right,
Yes,
boo. Well, let's keep. Okay.
absolutely.
You keep me. Oh, how can the guy reach out to you?
Lavish by Me on Instagram, and then on Facebook, Jennifer King. My page is private, so
Oh,
I have you.
okay. All right, baby. Well, you keep me posted how it goes.
Of course.
All right.
Thank
Bye,
you.
baby. Okay.
Bye.
I can't. I'm gonna talk about this. KD 3000 said, Kendra, would you date a 60K man? I be trying to stay here as humble as possible, but right now I'm gonna talk my shit. Are we equal on all things? Like, are we equal on all things? Just help me understand, because y'all be comparing me like I'm just average. I don't give a fuck if you think I'm not or not. I'm not. Let's start there, okay? Secondly, this is a 20-year in the process life that I have created. I think y'all see the last year of my life, and y'all skipped the whole 20 plus years of all the work, all the grind, all the things that I have done to get to where I am. Also, I'm very unique. I've been around wealthy men via my career for over 20 years. For over 20 years. Like, the 1% is my actual reality. So I never dated off of money, because here's the deal. I was never looking for a man to afford the lifestyle that I desired. I decided to work hard for it and create it myself. So let's start there. I never date with money at the top of my list, since you asking me a question. But I also have never had a man that made a certain amount of money, 60K, to try to seriously pursue me. All the men in my world just happen to be wealthy. Don't get mad at my ass for working hard her whole life and sacrificing to be where she is. And then let me say this. I talk about single seasons all the time. There were times when I was on my career grind, was on unemployment checks, working at the radio station, trying to make it, and I refused to date during that period because I knew what my equal was, and I said, I'm gonna focus on making myself a better person. So y'all be comparing me like we equal and we not. And if you got offended, I don't give a shit, because I'm tired of that statement. And I always say this, and I've been saying this: if you could date that man, then date that man. Y'all be getting mad at me like I got a penis and $500,000 in the bank that want to date your ass. It ain't on me, it's about the man. So don't worry about what I would date. Worry about, does the man that you want you. That's the only question you should ask yourself. That's like me sitting up here saying, if Jay-Z don't want to date me because Beyonce is a black woman, then I ain't never going to date nobody. I'm not on Beyonce's level, okay? So I'm not trying to compare myself to Beyonce and saying what I need to get in this life. Well, I ain't on Beyonce's level yet. Let me just say that one. Let's keep going. If you're gonna compare me, compare everything. Compare that everything that somebody bought me, I could buy myself. Y'all forget that part too. You know, every single thing a man has ever got me, I could purchase myself. Now, if you didn't know that, now you do. Let's keep going, y'all. Deja, show me the room. Deja. All right. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. What's your name, baby?
My name is Deja.
I just said that. I said,
Yeah,
Deja, you ready? What's your name, baby? Deja, where you calling me from?
I'm from Alabama.
Alabama.
Yes.
How old are you, honey?
I'm 29.
29. Okay. What you do for a living?
I work as an accountant.
Okay, accountant. You have any children?
No, I do not.
No kids. What's your zodiac sign?
Aquarius.
Aquarius. Okay, you see, ready. I love that you have good light. You are ready. I love this. Deja, Alabama, 29, Aquarius, an accountant, no kids. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I'm looking for someone who is down to earth, fun to hang out with. I want someone who's around the age of, I'm gonna say 26 and up. I forgot what else questions you asked. I'm nervous.
No, it's whatever you desire.
Okay. As far as physical appearance, I'm 5'7", so I prefer someone who's taller than me. You can be probably like the same height, no shorter than 5'6". I don't have a race preference when it comes to that. I personally don't care as long as you treat me right. And I think that's pretty much it.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
I don't want a man who has a lot of kids. And when I consider a lot, would probably be like 3+. I don't like liars, and I don't like guys who are like, I'm gonna say, stuck on themselves. I don't want a guy that takes long to get ready than I do.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
Not really. Tall is pretty much it. As far as like physical build, I like arms. So arm muscles, you don't necessarily have to have abs or anything. And that's the gist. As
Okay.
long as you're cute to me. Like,
As long as you're cute to her.
yeah.
What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
I would say it depends on his situation. So I feel like 50K to a guy with no kids is different from 50K to a guy with kids. So
I've heard that a couple times. So based off of if he has children.
okay, if he has children,
I'm asking you, like his income
okay.
would matter based off of how many kids he has.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. So are we saying 50K or you're not saying 50K?
50K with no kids.
50K with no kids.
Yes.
What's the age range you want to date, Deja?
26 plus.
26 plus. Okay. Deja, Alabama, 29, Aquarius, an accountant, no kids. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay. Let me try to scoop this back. Okay. Is this good? I have to bring it up.
You look good. When was your last relationship?
It was like a year ago.
A year ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
February.
February. Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Communication, emotions. I don't really show emotions like that.
I can tell I like that you're very put together and you're very ready. But if there's anything, I would say it's almost like a robot, but
I get that a lot.
Yeah, it's like a robot. See, for me, it's refreshing of how prepared you are. So I am appreciating it. But I can see in a dating aspect, it seems more robotic than just natural.
Okay, yeah, I get that a lot. So that's one. That's two. That's one of the things that's important. And a third one would probably be I'm too understanding. I'm too
You're
understanding.
too understanding.
Yes.
Okay. Well, and why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I think I'm a little rough around the edges, but I think I'm a good woman. I mean, I listen to some expect to some like suspect or whatever. I try to keep a positive attitude. I try to like I'm very honest, so I try to more so be a friend and a partner than just me being a partner to a man.
Okay. All right. Well, let's do it, Deja. Well put together. Deja, Alabama, 29, Aquarius. Do you want kids?
I do, yes.
Could the guy have kids already?
Yeah, less
Okay.
than yeah.
This is a classy robot. You're very classy. Okay.
Thanks.
Should date 26 plus, and I can't remember. Should he be in Alabama?
You don't have to know.
You don't have to. All right, boo. The time has come. How could the guy reach out to you?
On Instagram, which is Deja_Vu, just right there.
Okay. I do want to read this for you. LII said very classy.
Thanks.
Okay. This one is viewers discretionary affair said, "Oh my gosh, she's just so fine. I just want to love and provide for her." Ooh, girl, you got the men in tights, honey. Let's do it. How can they reach out to you again?
My Instagram, which is Deja_Vu.
Okay. All right, baby girl. Keep me posted how it goes.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye, baby. Okay, before I go, there was some more paid questions directed towards me, so I want to make sure I go back and read them. I'll read this one first. Sly Juber said, "I respect your hustle, but on the look scale, you're a solid 4." Well, actually, I'm not a 4. I'm a 1 because I'm one of one. How about that one? I don't even consider myself a 4. I'm a number 1. I'm the one and the only. And guess what? I got a whole man, and he loved the way I look. So your opinion don't matter, baby. And guess what? You're watching my show. So what does that say about you? If you think I'm a 4, you still up in the middle of the night watching a 4, hoping to find you a lady because you obviously ain't laying next to one, honey. So that doesn't bother me at all. And Dr. P said, "I try to sit here as humble as possible, but let me pop my shit. Needs to be on a shirt, Kendra." LOL. I honestly do like. Listen. I think humbleness is a good trait, and I try to practice it as much as possible. But sometimes y'all got me fucked up. So sometimes I just gotta pop my shit because you got me fucked up in the moment. But for most of the time, I've tried to be as humble as possible. All right, let's keep going, child. Let's keep going. I'm not a 4, honey. I'm a 1. 1 of 1. Mary, let me see your room. Ooh, Mary's gone. Mary, you're gone, and you were up next. Chocolate, let me see your room. Mary left as soon as I called her. That's crazy. Oh, hello?
Hi, Kendra.
Hi, baby. What's your name, boo?
My name is Britney,
Brittany. Where are you calling from?
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. Okay, are you working the football team? Should I know this?
Yes, this is the
Okay, I
Bengals.
see the Bengals.
It's my TT
Cincinnati.
jersey.
Brittany, Cincinnati. How old are you?
I'm 38.
38.
Yes.
What do you do for a living? Oh, you look younger than 38.
Thank you.
I thought you were gonna be younger. What do you do for a living, Brittany?
I work in healthcare.
Okay, you work in healthcare.
Mhm.
You have any children?
I have a 14-year-old daughter.
14-year-old daughter. Okay, so we got Brittany, Cincinnati, 38, healthcare, 14-year-old daughter. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a lucky Libra.
Lucky. Oh, so it's the Libra. I think I got it. Have you ever been married?
No.
No. Okay. So we got Brittany, Cincinnati, works in healthcare, mom to a 14-year-old, 38, is a Libra, never married. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
So, let's see. What kind of man am I looking for? I want an honest man, a man that's a good communicator, someone that's emotionally available, um, someone who wants to be a husband because I'm a wife, somebody that wants to protect my heart. And did I say honest? Because I can't deal with a liar. I don't want nobody who likes to share because I don't, you know, we're past that point in life now. At least we should be.
So monogamous relationships only.
Only. Mhm.
Only. Okay. Are there more before we go to your deal breakers? Well, that's kind of a
It's
deal breaker. Down the line.
Yeah, it's a lot, but you know.
Okay. Oh,
Oh,
what's your deal breakers?
okay. I'm sorry. So deal breakers would be men under 5'8" because I'm 5'3 1/4. So I want you to have a little bit of height over me. Someone with young kids. Um, yeah, liars. I'm big on liars because I'll find out. You can lie. You can try to, be deceitful, but I'm gonna find out. Check my record.
Okay. Oh, what are you, like an investigator?
I should be the way I find stuff out.
So what was the last thing you found out? But it was a guy you was in a relationship with?
Dealing with.
Oh, dealing with. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't lie, because she got her ways to investigate.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. Should he look a certain way?
Just attracted to me. Like I said, at least hopefully over 5'8". I'm not hung up on the height. Like I said, I'm 5'3 1/4, so it don't take much to be taller than me. Nice teeth. Yeah.
Simple as that. Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
So I'd say about 70,000 is a good minimum.
Okay, 70,000 is a good minimum. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Oh, okay. So, just
Oh,
kick
do
my
you have on
shoes.
clothes? All you got on is a shirt.
Yes, I have on
Oh,
shorts. Yes.
like we that much of a fan child. We ain't got no pants on.
No.
Okay. So Brittany, Cincinnati. What's the age range you would date?
Um, so probably about 36 to 48.
36 to 48. Okay,
Mhm.
36 to 48. Could he have kids already?
He can, like I said, just as long as they're not small children, because I like to travel and be spontaneous.
Okay. All right. When was your last relationship?
Oh, Kendra, my last relationship. We don't want to talk about that because it's been a really long time. For a relationship that I'm gonna claim because these other things have been toxic and yeah, I'm not
Well,
gonna
you don't
claim
want to
them.
claim. You want to. So when was your last? Just you don't got to tell me about the person. Just the last time you was in a committed monogamous relationship.
It's been about 6 or 7 years.
Okay.
Mhm.
And you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I will decline.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
So for one, I want to tap more into my feminine energy. Um, like I said, I've been by myself for a while, so I know that sometimes I can come off a little too masculine. That's not the goal. Um, I need to trust my gut more, and I need to work on my procrastination.
Work on your procrastination. Okay.
Mhm.
And let's do it. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you, Brittany?
Oh my goodness, because I'm everything that a man's mom would want for her son. Okay, I cook.
Girl.
I have old school morals. I want to cater to my man. I cook, I clean. I want to iron your clothes. I want to run your shower when you get home from work, rub your back. I want to love somebody the way that they need to be loved, the way that love speaks to them. I'm compassionate. I'm a nurturer. I'm a traditional woman.
You're a traditional woman. All right, let's do it. We got Brittany, Cincinnati, make at least 70K, she said. She'll date 36 to 48. She's 38. Mom to a 14-year-old daughter, works in healthcare, and is a Libra. How could the guy reach out to you, love?
So my Instagram is pinned here. It's chocolate Brit, choc underscore lit underscore Brit.
Okay. All right, well, let's do it. You keep me posted how it goes.
Absolutely. Thank you, Kendra.
You're welcome. Bye, baby girl.
Bye.
All right. Yeah, I'm paying for these questions tonight, child. Um, Cooley Lee said, "Love your show, Kendra. I've been watching for years. I found my wife on your show in the comments." Oh, you guys have to come on the show and give us an update. You met your wife? I want to talk to y'all. I want to meet y'all. Please come on the show with your wife so I can hear the backstory. Early on, the first year, I had so many people that met in the comment section. So that is a real thing. Some people, because y'all be talking in the comment section, then y'all DM. That's happened a few times. So shout out to the people who never came on the actual show, but met someone in the comment section. All right. Yarly Moisey said, why so many sisters are masculine? Real question. I need to know what is considered masculine, because I think sometimes, I mean, and maybe I just disagree with some of the things as masculine. Like, because I think a lot of times when a woman is successful, men are calling that masculine. And I could be wrong. So I could be wrong about this. But usually if a woman is like, oh, she does well, makes a certain amount of money and can do this and can do that, that becomes masculine. I don't think the word masculine should be automatically associated with success. You could be feminine and do well, and that should be a woman's success. You know, like let that femininity of her being successful. Again, I'm talking to myself because we can't engage in this moment. But I guess the real question is, what is your definition of masculine before we can really entertain why so many women are masculine? Now, another part to that statement is, now masculine could be strong, has to show up in life and holds everything down. Well, maybe because she has to, especially if she's a single mom. Single moms don't have the luxury of being weak. So they have to become superheroes. They gotta work the job, raise the kids. They gotta make it happen. So I've been seeing this a lot lately, and I have to agree with this. There's so much energy on why women are masculine. Why don't we say, why aren't enough men stepping up to the plate to their responsibilities? Because guess what? If men stepped up to the plate of their responsibilities, then maybe so many women wouldn't have to be masculine. How come we don't ever say that? How come we don't ever say, men, you got to do better. Don't leave the woman you have kids with. And if you're going to leave her, make sure you're still providing equally enough for that child that you help create, so that woman doesn't have to become masculine in order to provide for that child that you help create. Now, I'm not taking away from women's responsibility. So I am in agreement that women have to be responsible as well. But we're always talking about the ways that the women got to do things, and not enough about how the men just need to come up and take care of their responsibilities. That needs to be an equal part of this conversation. Women don't have the luxury to walk away from children. I mean, it happens at times. So shout out to the single dads who are raising their kids because the mamas left. So I don't want to take away from you. I got single dad friends who are holding it down right now, and they are learning so much more respect for single moms because they are learning how much your life has to change. So you're saying, why are so many women masculine? That's a deep question. All right, listen, I'm trying to host a show, child. We got a lot of back and forth today. Someone said, okay, I'll read this because little double I. They're creating kids with Pookie, though, knowing he broke. Well, Pookie's wrong. So, let's just say we're going to judge her. She created a kid with Pookie. Pookie doesn't get off a judgment, though. So if you're going to judge her for creating a baby with Pookie, as a man, judge your gender for being a Pookie. Like, judge them both. Because all you say is, well, she created a baby with Pookie. Okay, that's fair. She got to take that responsibility hit. But we're not going to judge Pookie for being motherfucking Pookie. There ain't no, as a man. That's why, honestly, I don't respect the people who do reactions for my show. Because they only take the women from my show and they pick the women apart. And I don't respect that, because I want to see more men taking the goofies from my show and picking them apart. Oh, every time a woman comes and, oh, Kevin Samuels was right. Kevin Samuels was right. I just roasted a guy from Tampa, Florida. His friends was flashing money. I mean, where is the man holding him? So I can't respect it. You gotta, as a man, you should be holding your brothers, your gender, accountable. Let's keep going, child. We judge. Someone said we judge Pookie. He said we judge Pookie. Well, y'all don't judge Pookie enough. Pookie ain't judged enough. So let's keep going though. I'm trying to host the show, child. Mary, you ready? Okay, show me the room, Mary. All right. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
All right. What's your name, baby?
I'm Mary. It's nice to meet you.
I do this all the time. Mary, what's your name, baby? Mary, where you calling us from?
Boston, Massachusetts.
Boston, Massachusetts. Okay. How old are you?
I'm 31.
31. What you do for a living?
So I work as a culinary instructor for a vocational school, particularly like alternative behavior school.
Okay. Okay, so culinary instructor?
Yes,
Okay. What's your zodiac sign, Mary?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. You have any kids?
No kids.
No kids. All right, so we got Mary, Boston, Massachusetts, 31, Sagittarius, culinary instructor, no kids. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
So I'm looking for definitely a man that's God-fearing, and particularly a Christian man that loves God, that goes to church, and kind of just like is someone that's like in the church, particularly. I'm looking for a man that is making a decent living for himself. He can take care of himself and maybe a little more to take care of me as well and our children. And someone who is emotionally intelligent, um, someone who has like wisdom, um, someone who is kind and is like a leader. Yeah.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
A deal breaker would be someone that doesn't have a job. I don't require much. I would consider myself fairly like minimalistic, and in the sense that like I don't need much to be able to live my day to day. Like with that being said, like you need to at least be able to take care of yourself, and hopefully a little moreover, a little I need you to be able to also take care of me and just like invest in your future and our kids and things of that nature.
Okay. They're telling me you've been here before, have you?
I have. This was last summer.
Okay, when was you gonna tell me?
Huh?
When was you gonna tell me you've been here before?
I wouldn't necessarily think that was like I thought you were
Yeah,
gonna.
because you get 2 times on the show. So what's the update? Usually, if you've been on the show, we start off with the update of what happened when you came on the show. So what was
Sure.
your update?
So it wasn't particularly with you. It was with the other host.
That okay.
And I honestly, I didn't get much people reaching out to me. I don't know if it's because I put out the wrong social media or
Well, that's absolutely why you gave out your wrong social media.
oh well,
Well, I'm not sure if that's
name
the reason why, but that if they didn't have a way to contact you, well, how would they contact you?
right. So I think that the spelling of it it was wrong, but I had some people reach out to me on Facebook, but it was not many.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, first of all, shout out to the cousins who remember everybody, child. I forget the cousins, the KBI, Kendra Bureau investigation.
I'm
They gonna find
surprised
out.
that people remembered me. It was so quick and it was last summer. And like I said, it wasn't with you, it was with your
It
host.
was with Zach Bug. Okay. So
Yeah.
this is your second chance. All you get is 2 chances.
No
All
problem.
right. So we do your deal breakers?
Yes, we did.
Okay. Does the guy have to look a certain way?
Ideally, I would like a black man, stockier built. But I don't necessarily have a preference. It's about like the chemistry we have when I'm with the person. But for the most part, I'm 5'2". So ideally somebody that's like maybe 5'8", a little taller than me. I'm open to all different races. I've dated all different races, and so yeah.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
So 70K or more.
70K or more.
Yeah.
Could he have kids?
Yes.
Yes. Do you want kids yourself too, correct?
Want kids.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra cam.
Sure.
Okay. We see you, mama. All right. We see you, boo.
Yeah.
So the guy be in Boston?
Boston, East Coast, preferably.
Okay. When was your last relationship?
My last relationship was, I would say, 2014. So it's been a while.
10 years.
Yeah.
10 years.
So it's been a while.
So you was 21?
I was 21. Yeah. I will say that a good chunk of my 20s, I was doing a lot of self inner work. I lost over 80 pounds, went to therapy. And so, yeah, like there was a good chunk of time where I wasn't really in the space to date. And yeah, that's my truth.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I won't answer that just because I work in a school setting and I just don't.
That's fine. 3 flaws you have to work on.
I would say I could be either gullible or like really like heavily non-trusting. Like I don't trust you. So extremely reserved. So it's like either or of the spectrum. I would say that another thing I could work on is being more assertive on what I want and not necessarily just being more self-assured and not being as indecisive. But yeah.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Sure. I would say that I'm a caterer. Like I said, I work with students that have behavioral challenges, and it's honestly one of the biggest joys in my life. I love to love on people. I love to serve in any capacity that I can. And I would consider myself a caterer. I can cook, clean, like I'm submissive, a traditionalist. And yeah.
Okay, let's do it. We got Mary, Boston, Mass, 31, Sagittarius, culinary instructor, no kids, make at least 70K. How could the guy reach out to you, honey?
So I'm gonna get it right this time.
Okay.
So Instagram, it's Daydreamer. I'm actually gonna just put it right here. It's D. Oh, wow.
What do you have? You have something and it says MRY41407.
Yeah, that's YouTube. That's not my that's my whole name. I probably shouldn't have my full government on there. But
I don't know if we can see it with the light, but go ahead, try.
Okay, so it's Day_DRREAMER. So
You can try to show it again since you wrote it down. Can y'all see it? The light to me. Okay, that's better. Day underscore. How many underscores?
1 underscore.
So Day_dreamer.
Right.
And that's Instagram?
That's Instagram.
Okay, she wrote it down. All right, but will you keep me posted how it goes?
It's nice meeting you.
No problem. Nice meeting you too. All right, cousins, we out. Listen, I gotta do something, but then I might go to TikTok once I'm done doing what I gotta do. So I might go on TikTok in like 30, 35 minutes. I'm not sure. Might. If I do, I'll let you know on Facebook and YouTube, Facebook and Instagram that I'm going to TikTok. TikTok is Kendra G Media. TikTok is Kendra G Media. Potentially, I'm not confirming it. I got to handle something first, and then if I'm done fast, then I'll be able to go. All right, bye guys. If not, I'll see y'all Wednesday.